Ben, welcome to Ratcliffe. Please can you give me your first thoughts as you put pen to paper for the first time at the Newman Stadium?
Soon as I found out that there was interest to come here, was a bit of a no-brainer for me. The club, the way we played them obviously 4 times this season, so it was probably one of the clubs that I played the most this season. I already know a few of the lads here as well. I'm a Manchester lad myself, so it just made all complete sense.
After a season with Southport, what was it about Ratcliffe that made you want to sign here?
Again, as I said, we played you guys 4 times this season. I think the style of play suits me a lot in terms of, it's attacking football, it's free flowing. You know, the managers want the lads to get on the ball, express themselves, go forward. It's that was the main things. Yeah.
As you mentioned, you played Southport a number of times this season. Was there something in those games that caught your eye about Ratcliffe?
Um, Definitely, probably the way the games went. They were competitive. They were very attack and defence. Back and forth. It weren't boring games. Whereas sometimes you play teams and you think either they don't really go for it or they just sit back. Whereas Radcliffe, they put it on us. A lot of the lads, you could tell there's a lot of character in the team as well, which you always want to play in a team where you can tell there's loads of characters, and that was one of the big things as well.
You, of course, like we touched on, you joined us from Southport, a fellow National League North club. How will that experience stand you in good stead as you now venture out into the blue and yellow colours at the Newman Stadium?
I would say obviously last year being my first season playing in the National League North, I learned a lot about the league, a lot about what it takes to play in the league, and I think now going into my second year in this division, having the experiences and the knowledge I learnt last season, I think I'm much more prepared, ready, and I know what it takes.
I'm sure you've spoken to manager Bernard Morley on a number of occasions. What have those first conversations been like?
Yeah, good, positive conversations. We spoke about the way the team, what way he wanted the team to play, what he expected of me as a player, and just how things would work pretty much.
What would you say are your main attributes that the Borough fans can look for next season?
So I'm energetic, up and down. I'd say I'm quite an attacking fullback. I like to get involved going forward as well as defending.
Finally, what would you say are your goals, both individually and as a team next season?
I think to contribute to the team the best way I can, being available 100% of the time if I can, and hopefully the team's successful as well as me. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.